How about a story time with my little friends and you guys? Guys, don't joke on my bears that was given to me, except this one. This one I bought, and these two my mama gave me. So don't joke about them at all. Understand? Now, I figure we have a story time because it's about time for another. Remember when I did on my other channel, I did Where Has Beauty Been? Beauty Gang Beauty. It's kind of sort of like that video, but it's not going to talk about where I've been. Well, it is going to talk about where I've been, like where I've been in the past, but not like where I've been missing, because that's what that video was like. I was missing. I wasn't online for a little while or whatever. And this is well overdue because the article already came out, and the article already came out, and I really wanted to discuss the topic. I didn't want to leave it undone because I mentioned that I may talk about it. So I don't know. I'm not really doing this for attention, but I do feel like it could help someone else. Like, you know, everybody goes through stuff, and I'm gonna try to stay on topic with this story. And I'm not gonna mention the name of the person or nothing like that. But you know, it doesn't stop that it happened. It don't stop that you did it. So, you know. And I really don't want to really share my story because I feel like I shouldn't have to share my story. Nobody wants to hear my story. You know? Nobody wants to hear that. But it was just on my mind, and I'm actually doing this for a specific reason because it was a lip sync video that I did that was really dear to me years ago. But I deleted it on my own because I just did. And I'm going to tell y'all the reason. So this is going to be a big deal that I let this secret go because it might shake the world. How about I shake the room? That's a TikTok, y'all. I don't know what people are going to think. I don't know what people are going to say. But I can't worry about what somebody thinks. And I think that if you're ever in harm's way in any type of way, if you ever feel like you need to get away from a situation, I feel like you should do it. Don't ever hold back from getting out of a bad situation, whether it's with a woman, a guy, you know, don't ever hold back. Like if you're in a relationship with the person, you're in a bad situation, don't ever hold back from getting away if you feel it's necessary. Okay? Don't ever feel like that, okay? Always get away if you need to get away. It's best. Because if not, things are going to keep on happening. Things are not going to change at all. And I've had that experience before, so I know, I can tell you. I'm a living witness that things will not change if you decide to stay. This situation is based on like an abusive situation, a domestic issue, and you know, I gotta tell y'all some of the real deal. Like, one of the parties, I have to tell y'all who one of the parties is that played in this ordeal, because this revolves around me. So duh, I gotta be honest and say me. But listen, I'm a survivor. I survived that, and I'm away from that now, and my allergies have been getting really bad, y'all. I think it's because I'm getting older. I don't know, but it's pissing me off. Because it got me getting stuff in my throat, stuff in my nose. So, okay. Now the story is that I took the video down, the lip sync that I did. I used to do lip syncs a little while ago, and I might start back doing lip syncs. You know, if I feel like it. I don't know. I love music. So, lip sync, you guys, is like a form of art. It's a form of entertainment, and usually you see drag queens do lip syncing, and they dress up and they have these strong, powerful moves, and it's really a sight to see and very enjoyable. And I love lip syncing. I love the community, the LGB. I don't want to mess it up because I always mess it up. So I love the community, the gay community. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm part of the community, but I do love women, so maybe that means I am part of the community. But listen, I ain't gonna talk about that. I don't want to go there, y'all, because this video is not for kids. If you're a kid, you need to go right now, even if you're my son, because my son, I know he'd be watching my video. You need to go off this video. You don't need to see this. But I restrict my videos, y'all, so who knows. But anyway, you know, my son was there. He was there, you know, through all the bad times that I had. Actually, at this time, he wasn't there. His dad had already took him, and that's a whole nother story. But I'm really nervous about telling everyone because it's a big deal, and I'm not bragging or nothing like that. It was just on my mind, and it was on my mind when I wrote the article for Voyage Denver magazine. It was on my mind to mention the lip syncs that I did, and I didn't want to just leave that one out because there was a lot of them that I put on there that probably got deleted. And some of the ones that I put on there didn't get deleted, you know, but most of the ones that I put in my article, they didn't get deleted. But I didn't want to leave that one out because that one was so special to me. I'm definitely a Cardi B fan. My love for her has changed over the years, back and forth, but I'm still staying down as being her fan, and I'm happy for that. I don't want to stop being her fan because of other reasons that don't concern me. So you know, recently I've made a decision to continue to support her and try to show it as much as I can, try to pay homage as much as I can, so she knows that my love as a fan is genuine. And she may not see this video, but she may see this video, and that'd be crazy if she see this video. Thanks for watching. But anyway, you know, that's besides the point. So the story time is one day I was at home, and I was going through some stuff with this person, you know, and this person, we're going to call him Bob. We're going to call him Bob. We're going to do the real get down to it. What's the name? Story time. We're going to call him Bob, okay? Bob didn't know how to act. You know, Bob always wants stuff his way. He don't want to, you know, do right at all. So Bob and I got into an argument, and really it was about nothing. I mean, at this point, at this stage that I was in, I was concerned about my career, because I always stay on top of my career, even if it's bad shit going on. This was right around the time that I did the Superwoman, I did the Wonder Woman makeup look on Instagram. I did Nicki Minaj Nip Tuck lip sync on Facebook. This was around the time that I did all of that. And me and Bob just wasn't having a good day, and we got into a really bad argument, and it turned to being physical. And Bob hit me in the face, in the nose. Now, it's not funny. It's not funny, because there's women out there that goes through abuse, like they going through it bad and they don't know how to leave. I suggest you to get the strength in you to get up and leave. You going through a domestic issue with your significant other, and it's that bad to the point where you can't deal with it, you need to leave. Somebody that puts their hands on you don't love you, y'all. And I mean, I don't condone violence. I don't condone domestic violence. Sometimes a woman do gotta be put in her place, because that's what a man's supposed to do. But I don't condone no violence at all. You know, we see stuff, we see the little shoves and the pushes and the little mushes and the little choke ups and little shit that turns us women on anyway. It's like, I shouldn't say that. I gotta make some fun in this, because if I don't, it's gonna just sound all sad and weary. But, you know, for real, it's not a joke. Like, if you're in a situation of a domestic issue and you feel like, you know, things ain't going right, you need to leave. Nobody should be closed hand hitting you or open hand hitting you. We're women, we're fragile, we're great. We're the reason that the world goes round. We're the ones that keep making all the humans. If it wasn't for us, how could we be here? How could anybody be here? The men may disagree, but the men have a part in it too. That's why Bob, eventually he was alone. He's alone, you know. He don't have nobody. Well, he might have somebody now. I don't know. I don't get into nobody's business. I don't care. I don't want to know. But Bob didn't have me. He ain't gonna never get his hoe back, and that's on gang. Glorilla, that was for you. But seriously, so that when that happened, y'all, I just didn't know what to do. And I love music. I love music. Like, I drown in music when I'm going through stuff. And like, I remember days when we used to fall asleep listening to music on our cassette tapes. We listened to Casey and JoJo and Gerald Levert and Aaliyah and Mariah. Like, we just loved music coming up, and that's just where I get lost and just go crazy at with the music. The music helped me. So when that happened, y'all, I lost my cool. Did I stay? Yep, I did. But of course I went off on him. We just kept fighting. But Bob, when he did that, it fucked me up. Like, because he had never done it before. And yes, we had other altercations that was bad too, where I had been injured. But this was like, my face is like everything to me. My face, this is a money maker. This is $1 million face. Do y'all hear me? Y'all may not want to admit to it, but this isn't $1 million face, baby. And Bob didn't give a fuck. You know what? But I bet you he's learning. Yeah. He's probably somewhere learning. Who knows? But that's none of my business, right? But he need to learn. Because you don't need to put your hands on no woman. Like, it's not nothing that you're going to get through to me by putting your hands on me. The only thing that I'm going to do is either react or that's just it. Like, I'm going to react and you're not going to get what you want still. Still, you're not going to have no dinner, no sex, no time with me, no understanding. You're not gonna have nothing. That's not gonna make me respond. And men, y'all need to understand that hitting a woman is not gonna make her respond in the way you want her to. She might respond right then because she's vulnerable. Maybe she might. Some women do bow down. I was in those moments, yes, but most of the time women, they're not gonna respond because you hit them. I mean, they're not gonna respond and do the right thing because you hit, like, whatever you're asking of them to do or be or whatever, which he wasn't asking of shit. He just wanted to put his hands on me because he just wanted to be mad over some bullshit. It was over some bullshit that I can't even remember. That's why I can't remember, because it was some bullshit. That's why I need to be told so it can teach somebody else. I'm still here today. If I can get through it, if I can leave and get through, then so can you. Okay? But anyway, I just was crying and crying. I didn't know what to do. I was like, my face, my face. I went in the bathroom and I just started putting on a little bit of makeup. Just doing my eyebrows. It was a song that just came out by Cardi B. Be Careful With Me. That was one of my favorite songs that had been playing on the radio. I had listened to her album Invasion of Privacy. When she first dropped the album, I downloaded her whole album. I used to listen to her songs every day. Most of her songs, especially Bodak Yellow and especially Lick. Them is like two of my favorite songs. I did a lip sync for Lick too. But anyway, I did a lip sync that day because I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know how to react. I just sat in the bathroom. I put on the closest dress in my closet that looked like what she had on, because in the video she had on like a wedding dress. So the dress that I put on, I remember, was like cream at the top, and it was like a netted looking thing at the top. Netted looking. I mean, well, flower print, you know, kind of like I can't think of the word, but anyway, it was a flowery print cream top, and then the rest was like a dress with other colors, but you could only see the cream top. In the video was what I was trying to portray, was I kind of was trying to match her with having on a dress, and then with the white color, although it was cream. But anyway, you know, I just tried to relate, and my hair was all over the place. My hair, I never even fixed my hair. Like, that's gonna be like a little unheard thing that you guys didn't know. If anybody ever remembers me doing that Cardi B lip sync to Be Careful With Me, I had just gotten a fight that day right before I did that video. And like I said, I didn't know what else to do but to sit down and enjoy my craft and get into my craft, which was at the time makeup, music, listening to music, editing video. I was doing all kinds of stuff, but it all stems from the artistic side of me. So getting into my hobbies, that was the only thing that I could do. Something that I want to make my career. That's why I pushed so hard for it, because there was times that I was down so bad and I still tried to do, and even after that I still was doing videos, because I couldn't let nobody know. I couldn't let the world know that I was down and out and I can't do videos because my nose swollen or whatever. I couldn't let the world know that, you know. And I thought about it and I got scared and deleted the video because I thought somebody could tell. But even like days after it happened, you know, my friend of mine checked on me and she was like, she could tell because she knows me and all this kind of stuff. But you know, I don't know if anybody could tell, but I was scared that somebody could tell because I'm always showing my face online with the makeup thing, and it's obvious when something changes on a person. It's like, especially when it was a big change as it was with me, like everything was swollen. You know, all of this right here was big. So I don't know, but I'm glad that I made it through the situation, and I'm not kind of trying to cry for pity. I'm trying to help someone else. I mean, I'm not trying to trying to be pity, I want anybody to have pity on me or anything like that. But I came to tell you guys this story, once, because I want to continue to put out content. Two, it was about time for a story time on why that video got deleted, if people remember it. Three, it was just something to talk about and something that could be good for my listeners to know me more and know more about my past and my struggle, where I came from, why I work so hard and doing what I do, because I done seen ups and downs, and I'm just tired of this shit, for real. You know, I'm tired of being without shit that I know I'm supposed to have. I'm tired of struggling to get to what I need. I'm tired of making mistakes that cause me major issues with my career or whatever it is that I'm trying to do. I'm tired of this shit, for real. But I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to keep on keeping my eyes on the prize. And that's all I can do, you know. But yeah, you know, I erased the video because I didn't want anybody to know. And I did such a good job on that lip sync because I knew the whole song. Like, I knew the whole song, and it was right in the flow. Like, I was like, be careful with me. Do you know what you're doing? Whose feelings that you hurt and improve? Be careful with me. You know, and then her first words was, I want to get married like the Curry, Steph, and Aisha shit. Gave you TLC, you want to creep and shit. Pour it out my whole heart. Something to a piece of shit. Now I thought you would have learned your lesson about sending pictures or something, not returning texts. Oh, you fine now. I get the. I mean, she went on, and that song went hard. And I might not have the right words, but this ain't about that. I'm having the right words. You know, it's just about hearing the story. But that shit was crazy, and I wish I could have kept the video, because now the lip sync, I miss having that as a lip sync on my page. Like, it's a lot of lip syncs that got took down because of music ownership and blocked because people want to keep on blocking my video because they some damn haters. All kinds of stuff. I talked about a lot in my article, my most recent article with Voyage Denver. I'm going to tag the link down below so you guys can read it. But it's a really long interview. It's my second interview with them, so I had to come with something better. I mean, I had to come with something good, so it was a little bit longer than my first interview. But you guys are welcome to check the link in the description box below so you guys can read the article, and then you'll see what I'm talking about, what I put in the article about deleted video. Because Be Careful With Me was one of my favorite songs, and I was so mad that I was going through stuff when that song was hot, because that video could have been a lot better. But I was just sitting in the bathroom with my legs up like this. I got my towel on, y'all, because I had just got the shower not too long ago. But I was just sitting there, and I was like, do you know what you're doing? Whose feelings that you hurting and bruising? Be careful with me. Always know that you be there for me, there for me. And it was so real because we had just got to fighting, yo. Like, that shit was so real, man, for me. And that's why we gotta have music, man. We gotta have music, because music really puts us in a good space. It keeps us from doing things. Like, I could have killed him. I could have killed him that night for doing that to me. But, you know, I'm not a killer. That ain't me. So It's just like I decided to deal with it the way I could, and that was to shut myself in the bathroom until I get it right and record Be Careful with me on a lip sync, because it's going to make me feel good. And it did make me feel better. It made me calm down, and I got through the night, and it was all, Bob wanted to make up and shit like that. There is no making up. Like, nigga, do you see what you just did? Like, and then you run around talking about what you didn't do. Like, you a fucking liar. Like, nigga, get the fuck up out my face, But of course, what he did was probably go and cheat or go do some bullshit. That's why I ain't with him now, and that's why our relationship ended a year after that. A year after that, our relationship ended, and that's crazy that I stayed for a whole nother fucking year. Shouldn't have did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But shoulda, coulda, wouldas don't get us nowhere. But I just wanted to tell that story time because I think it's a good story time. I mentioned it in my article once again, and I just wanted to tell people what I was talking about. I thought it would be good for my viewers because your viewers have no idea. All my followers and my viewers, y'all have no idea what I go through in my own personal life. Like, so sometimes it's good to like meet people where they are, or kind of like try to relate to people, by being an open book. So that's what I'm trying to do, and just have some fun and just do something that I haven't done before. I never did a story time before, so I thought you guys would enjoy this. And yep, the main players were Bob and Ashley. That's why I don't like being called Ashley on a lot of occasions. I don't like nobody calling me Ashley unless it's my family, for real. It just pisses me off every time I hear the name Ashley. Oh, it just makes my ears hurt, because it's like so many things that I went through, and I feel like that person is not here anymore. And the people that kept calling me that name while they was in my life, it's like they didn't deserve to call me that name, and neither do nobody else unless you're my family, I feel. Because people just, it's like that now too. You can't even call me by my name because you don't deserve it. I don't know you. I don't trust you. You can't know. I'm mad because I had to put my real name on Instagram. Who told them that I had to do that? They talking about to get verified, put the name that's on my ID. I'm so glad I got verified. Ain't nobody really happy for me though. Ain't nobody happy because they don't know what it took to get there, to do that. I mean, you do got to pay for it. Everybody going to try to flex and say, oh, you got to pay for it. No, you have to get approved too, sir, ma'am. You do. Because I've been applying for a lot of the years. And you don't have to have a certain amount of followers to get verified. I've been applying, and it's about time. And normally it takes them forever to say something to me. This time they said, bing. They turned that bitch on in like 2 hours. I was like blessed. I felt blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. I don't give a fuck if I'm paying or not. I know one thing. I bet you that check won't drop. Because if it do, I'm going to be mad as shit. Because I'm not paying. I guess that's why your check could drop if you're not paying, or if you are really one that Instagram wants to verify anyway, your check probably don't drop whether you pay or not. I don't fucking know the ins and outs. I don't fucking care, but all I know is I'm happy that it happened, and I have to keep my momentum going and keep doing stuff because I want y'all to stay active with me and have fun. And this video is getting really long, so I'm about to go, and I love you guys. Peace out. Say bye to my friends. All my friends aren't here. Some of them are over there on the shelf. Last time my son was with me, I put some of the bears up because I thought it was making him like sad. I don't know why I thought that, but I be doing stuff and it don't even be the case. But I put them up because I just did. Here's my other little friend. Panda, 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 panda. I got bras in Atlanta. Some will see and send them. Credit cards and scams. Flexi, panda. Why does she look like a panda? Going on like a Montana. 100 kilos, 100 animals. Like 6. Phantom. Why is 6? Phantom. Selling boat. Candy. I don't know. Penny. Man in the watch like many. Just put with pennies.